and welcome to another episode of your dad's evil tips. This is your evil boyfriend.
What's up? I'm your dad is lit. And today we're gonna talk about networking.
Before we start though, just make sure that you toss us a like, share, subscribe, and comment on the shit so we can quit our day jobs.
Yep. Polygon loves activity by subscriptions and likes. Our analytics show us that 0% of you are subscribed. So please subscribe so that we don't cry.
Exactly.
Yeah, today we want to talk about networking, which is super important. Maybe stuff that a lot of people don't do enough of. Some of you might have, lost your will to talk to people during the pandemic. It's okay. A lot of us are like that. But we're all climbing out of this hole, these online rave shows, and you can't talk and chat anymore. It's like, how are you guys today? How much are you drinking today? You just got to do that in person now. I guess why is it important to network? For one, that's basically how you get any opportunities in music in general. If you want to play shows, if you want to do collabs, if you want to, make shit easier for you in the music industry, networking is really important.
Okay.
Mad.
Yeah. So for me, I'll just give a couple examples of like why networking is super important. So everything that Charlotte has said is 100% correct. So let me actually give you a couple of examples. I got added to like an ultra music festival playlist, and the only reason I got added is because I know the UFO network guys, and they actually know somebody there. So that's how I got my song placed there. I've actually like learned quite a bit from my other friends that I've called up with, and also the people that I know at the label. So it's super important because now like more opportunities are opening, and literally it's just because you're just making more friends.
Diego's pretty experienced in this. He's very he likes to talk to people online and in person, so he's pretty good at it. A lot of the stuff opportunities gone is just that networking, reaching out to people, trying to help people. It's super important. I guess how to do any of this, you might be maybe like an introvert that doesn't know how to talk to people. Some advice for the people scared in their rooms, don't know how to reach out to people.
Okay, so I don't want to say I'm introverted. I've actually learned to be extroverted, and then my personality is a balance of like fighting to be extroverted while at the same time being okay being introverted. So I'm just like you, bro. I hate people. So like what I do is like, for example, like on Instagram, if you want to like if you don't want to ever message people that you don't know, you can literally just comment on their shit. And if you actually like what they do, just keep sending them DMs. Just be like, yo, bro, like this hilarious. I think you would like this. And then if they reply once, you can just start a conversation. And like if they show interest in you, then you can tell them what you do. If not, you can just keep talking to them and see what happens. You don't force any connection, right? If you vibe with somebody, lit. If you don't vibe with somebody, then bro, no worries. Like you don't really have to, you don't have to be friends with that person. Now in regards to like what you could say, I don't know, like if people are active on social media, comment their pictures and then something kind of funny. Like, for example, like my friend just shared a video of a show he played in Montreal, and everybody's just like doing like fire emojis and shit. And like literally what I posted, I was like, oh shit, sorry, where's the R? I think I just broke my neck. Right. So it's like things like this where it's like you kind of just whatever you say, it's like it's part of competition. Like you don't necessarily have to be extremely witty. But like, for example, like Shalot is really good at starting fights on the internet when it comes to like hockey games. He'll purposely troll people just to see what would happen in the comments. And eventually he'll vibe with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, just in general, like I feel like you just in general try to just like go a little, just try to post like an actual comment instead of just like using like an emoji. Just try to like say anything that's not, you know, the regular noise. Don't just like look like a bot basically, like everyone else is doing. Um, you know, they'll set you apart a little bit, get some conversations started.
Yeah. Another way is like, for example, if you're trying to meet other artists, you can literally just hire them and then they have to talk to you. And if you're hilarious, you get more friends. Like the amount of times I've done that for like singers, like Charlotte and I hired a singer, right? And before we even hire her, we're like, is it cool if we call you and we just talk to her for a bit and then we just start like running the whole situation? Like we actually talk to her now. Before that, there's no way. She's got like 50 like 50,000 likes on Instagram or some shit like that. Something ridiculous, right? She's been on like Porsche commercials. Like if I just like DM'd it or whatever, like it would have been kind of tough for me to like get her talk to her. But like I hire her and then we have a song together. Car Love's Alive. Check it out. Link in bio. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, you can go check it out. It's actually like a pretty cool song. But like because we hired her and we got to know her, and now like whenever she posts shit that is not related to our song, I still like comment on her shit. I'm just like, yo, like try to keep the connection going or whatever. Now that's on the interwebs, right? How do you do this in real life? Do you have any tips, Shalot?
Um, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people overthink like real life interactions, like um, but I think the biggest thing is just don't overthink, what you're gonna say and shit, and like all that stuff. Just trying to kind of like find some common ground, like you would with your actual friends. Um, yeah, just introduce yourself, like, hey, what's up? Um, maybe if you're like in a like at a club, just be like, let's do some like get some drinks. Just, try to like be like a good vibe, good energy. Um, just try to party it up with them. And yeah, just try to find some things in common. Don't just you know go up to people, be like immediately be like, hey, like listen to my song, like I'm a producer. Hey, you're a producer, right? Like I'm a producer. Let's collab, dude. Like I don't know, just come to them as like a real person. Don't don't think of everything as like a business transaction, especially at the beginning. It's a lot of it's just a lot easier if you just befriend them first. You know, have like a regular good time out, and then after like a while, just be like, oh, by the way, I actually do music too. Um, and usually that works out a lot better. Um, yeah, everyone has their own thing that's cool about them, so don't overthink it too much.
I can actually give you a routine that you guys can do to make friends. So if you want to talk to somebody, guy or girl, doesn't matter, and this is at a rave, this is what you do. You're like, figure out the person you want to talk to, and you turn around and you're like accidentally bump into them. Be like, oh shit, sorry, man. And you're like, yo, dude, insert whatever the fuck you're wearing. It's super dope. What's your name? And then they're gonna be like, oh, dude, that's awesome. Like, how many people are you here with? Or like, and you ask like, are you drinking tonight? Because like I just bumped into you and I feel bad, so I feel like I owe you a drink. And then you just literally grab their arm and it's like, let's go get a bar. Let's go to the bar, right? And then you talk to them about whatever, like so like what do you do? I'm just like, oh shit. And like, oh cool, like I'm actually like a producer or whatever. I make this type of stuff, yeah. And then usually what happens is like, oh bro, do you have like SoundCloud or Spotify? Right? And you're like, yeah, you can check me out if you want. I mean, if you don't like my music, that's cool too. I'm still gonna buy you a drink though. And what do you drink? And then you just keep talking about like, yeah, bro. So like, I'm gonna go to the washroom right now because I had way too much water before coming to the rave. So I'll see you later. But it was good to meet you, man. If I run into you again, you might have me a shot. Boom, nice to meet you. And then you fuck off.
Yeah,
That's that's literally how I do it, word for word.
yeah. Yeah.
Like it's not that hard. And also like if you're too drunk, you might embarrass yourself. Like I've introduced myself to like managers in Vancouver and just like people just think I'm fucking crazy. And it's fine. I don't care. A lot of people in Vancouver don't like my personality, which is fine. But a lot of them do too. So
Yeah.
you don't have to vibe with everybody, guys.
Yeah. Not
You
everyone's
don't.
gonna like you too,
Yeah.
right? I mean, like most people are gonna hate you, but also for the same reason that people hate you, other people are gonna like you.
Yeah.
So it's just better just to like not try to fake anything and just meet people normally, like with your real personality, and that's gonna be better for you in the long run because they're actually gonna like what you're doing for you.
Yeah. And like for example, like if you meet a bunch of people like the exact same way that I just told you, you can literally just like next time there's a rave, you can just be like, yo, dude, you going to this rave? I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll see you there. Like, and then when you're there, be like, you're just like, oh, what's up, bro? How you doing? Blah blah. And then same shit. You just keep talking to. And if you end up like not vibing with the person that much, it doesn't matter. But if you do though, then you have a homie.
Yeah. Good way too is just if you're on the dance floor, people are like going hard dancing, just like try to match their energy. Usually that works pretty well too.
Or 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 you can do this. If you see somebody raging harder than you, just go up to them and just be like,
Yeah. Just have fun. Biggest thing. Just don't worry about where you what don't worry how you look. Don't worry about people hating you. Just like have fun. And usually you'll find some people
or
to our party.
or if you want to be offensive, which basically what I live for, is like whenever someone's dancing, just put like a dog filter on them and then show them and be like, yo, bro, you actually look better as a dog.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, bro, what's your Instagram? I'm gonna tag you. And then they're like, oh, it's this. They're like, okay, cool, bro. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many like half, not even like nonsensical conversations that I've had at concerts, and you just have to like make sure that you're like keeping the vibe or amping the vibe. It's not that hard. Like, if you're not that type of person, like for example, you're pretty shy, then yeah, fuck. Like, obviously, this is gonna seem like a monstrosity of a task for you. But like, if you're shy, you can literally just dress up kind of interesting, and people are gonna talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true as well. Just wear something cool. If you're shy too, just go talk to the other shy people. Usually that's the other one.
Yeah.
Because usually those people are waiting for someone to talk to them.
Mm. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
Another hilarious thing that I would do is when I was going to the washroom, and if I would see anybody that was like not smiling, I would just be like, "Hey, smile," and then they'd be like, "What?" Then like, you're like, "Yeah, man, you gotta be happy. Look at a rave. Look at all the sound. You gotta have a good night, bro," and just walk away. Just like
Yeah.
never finish any conversation. But if they do vibe with you or whatever you say, then you can keep going and see how it goes. There's nothing
Yeah.
to it. You're just trolling.
Yeah. Especially at raves too. If you have like some kind of prop, usually that works pretty well.
Yeah.
Like a sign, something hilarious on a sign. You'd have a I don't know, fucking sword. I don't know. Like a fake
Yeah.
sword.
Or like those like people that are like really good at building candy. Like, have you seen the ones that like literally look like they're working for Sub Zero? Like, dude, like that takes skill.
Yeah. What we're trying to say is just have fun and you know, find the people that vibe with you. Don't
Yeah.
be worried.
Well,
Maybe use some artificial courage with whatever that may be. Just don't overdo it. But yeah, just have fun.
right. Yeah. So we're not encouraging that, but I mean, whatever you got to do, it's up to you. You don't have to do anything. You can literally stay in your bubble, and that's gonna be fine. You'll have fun. But if you want to like meet people, these are just sort of like strategies.
It's a drink. It's legal. Alcohol's legal.
Yeah.
Just don't have like 10 beers. Maybe have like three.
Yeah. All right. So I think this is pretty good. We're gonna keep it short and simple these days. We're not trying to rant as much anymore. And yeah, remember, like, share, comment, don't kill yourself. And anything else you want to tell them?
Yeah, just have fun, and hope you guys meet some friends now that the rave season started, and wear a mask at a rave so that they don't get shut down again, and we don't have to wait another year to have raves again.
Yeah. Stop getting us shut down, guys.
Yeah,
Stop it. Oh,
just let us have 1 year of raves, and then you know maybe we have like another year window where we don't have it anymore. But you know,
yeah.
well,
That'll
one
be
year wait, well, 1 year periods where we have raves, and then for another year we have off. But just at least let us have those periods.
Hey guys. See you guys this week.
I
Bye.
see you guys.